Hey everyone, the most sporadic, spontaneous coffee with Kari. Here we are in the Big B parking lot, the coffee parking lot. So welcome. I am Kari the Mortician, and this is where I go live and answer funeral questions. Today's is a little more driven. I've been wanting to do this video all week and had not had time to record it yet for you. I wish I had something so I could prop this in my car a little bit. We'll see if I can, here, give me a second, see if we can do this. I don't think it's gonna work. I'm just gonna have to hold it. Yeah, we're into iced coffee now that it's summer. Hey guys, so, and it's gorgeous here. I just got back from doing mom duties at a field trip. So went to the zoo. It's been fun, but wanted to just share with you a new lawsuit that is going on in the funeral business world, and it's stirred quite the emotions of funeral directors, kind of the, oh my God, finally, why has this not been happening yet? And there has been this business over the years that has existed, and it's basically this random guy started a website, started this company, and promotes himself for cheap cremation. Too good to be true, cheap cremation. And not a good thing, because he then wants to farm out the work to someone else and has to find somebody local to that place. This guy is not a funeral director. He's not in the funeral business. He doesn't follow any rules. He just does what he wants. And then he has got to find somebody to do the work. And it may be somebody from hours away from where the person died. The family has no idea what's going on. Thank you guys. You guys are sending me lots of love right now. And all my freckles are popping out because I sat out in the sun on the field trip. So wanted to just share a little about this. So on behalf of the FTC, the Department of Justice is suing Anthony Damiano, and he owns these front groups, Funeral and Cremation Group of North America, Legacy Cremation Services, and Heritage Cremation Provider. Now the tricky part of this is, and I don't want everybody to go, oh my gosh, there's a Heritage funeral home or there's a Heritage company in my town. There's a lot of funeral homes that have a lot of the same type of business names. As I always say, do your due diligence. Check into the companies you are using, especially if you are searching online. There's not a brick and mortar Smith Funeral Home in your town that you can walk into and meet Mr. Smith himself. Do your due diligence. Check into these companies. Know who you're working with. If it sounds too good to be true, it may be. So this Heritage Cremation Provider, Legacy Cremation Services, and Funeral and Cremation Group in North America. Look into them. It's not good. If you Google any of them, you'll find the naughty. They are being sued for misrepresenting their location and prices. As I had said, they kind of appear to be local, appear to be in your state, really are not. And then the pricing in the end doesn't turn out to be what it is. Oh, will you actually want us to pick up the deceased and do the cremation? Well, that's an additional charge. Oh, you want us to do this? Oh, that's an additional charge. So they really misrepresent, and failure to provide disclosures. They don't provide a general price list to people that they're working with. They don't provide all the items that they're supposed to. Threatening and retaining cremated remains until payment. Threatening and retaining cremated remains until such and such happens. So naughty, naughty, naughty. And with FTC, if you have a disclosure violation. So if you walk into the funeral home, you are not provided a general price list when you ask. When you start discussing costs, you're not provided a general price list. When you don't disclose your information legally, you can be fined $46,517 per violation. That's a hefty fine. So Mr. Anthony there has got even more coming at him with this lawsuit than he had before. He already had there's over 19,000 funeral homes in America, and he had, I think, all 19,000 of them pissed at him. I don't know how he's finding anyone to actually facilitate the work he's wanting to have done, because for the pricing he's doing it for, it's crazy. But in my area, there's legit funeral homes and cremation places that will drive. I mean, they're not making money. There's no way they're making money, because they're going to drive like 4 hours to go pick up a deceased, bring them back to the funeral home, cremate them, and do all the work for like $700 or something crazy. You're not making money doing that. You're not. There is no physical way. I mean, especially with gas prices right now, you can't drive that far to pick up a deceased and make any money. That alone is going to cut your profit gone. So that is my little tidbit for the day. Not so much a warning, but check into who you're working with. Google, look at reviews. Are not always the most legit, because anybody can leave a review about anything, whether it's legit or not. But Better Business Bureau, look at reviews, see if they seem legit. If you got lots of bad reviews about the same thing, it's probably legit. I'll look into, here, we're gonna have to prop this at least a little bit. Yeah, call the state board. If you get on state board websites, you can look at any things that have been brought up against funeral homes to see. Stacy, yeah, it does, right? A naughty business, a body stealing business, a parts stealing business, some kind of stealing. When things are so salacious, it makes you wonder what else is going on. It just is this scratching the surface of super naughtiness. So that's naughty, as you guys know, if you've watched my videos. You guys are posting a bunch about the weakest link. Yeah, so I filmed an episode of The Weakest Link. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. It is a game show. It used to have a different host, British host, and Jane Lynch in America has been doing, this was her second season, and my episode is airing this Sunday on NBC. It'll be on like Hulu and everything after it airs that first time. So it's on at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm crazy nervous to see how they edit everything. I'm not allowed to talk about, the outcome. My girls are out of their minds, crazy excited to finally get to see what happens, because I have not told them what has happened. I've told one person. I had to share it with one person, and so one person knows what's going on. Yeah, so working on some other stuff. Always working on things. I always tell you guys, always working on things. You guys loved the live video with, was that this week still? Was that Tuesday? We did the live at the crematory, where you got to ask Josh whatever it was you wanted to ask about cremations. That seemed to go great. You guys loved getting to have kind of somebody new in, and it was such a success. Everybody's like, we need a part 2. So I think next Friday, I conferred with his schedule, and next Friday I think we're going to go live again about the same time, about 4 o'clock, and you guys can ask him more questions, because there's a lot of it that we didn't even talk about. It was like the quickest hour ever. Yeah, Josh the crematory operator. So we love the name Josh, right? And I've had a couple messages from people named Josh. They're like, I'm Josh too. And I'm like, I love it. So big fan of the name Josh here on our channel. Everybody named Josh, 2 thumbs up. So bringing back Josh for all you fans that are his fans now, and we will learn more about cremation and everything involved. We didn't even dive into some of the pet cremation questions. Some of you posted great questions about that afterwards, and so we'll talk more about that. Talk about like how the cremated remains are returned to somebody. Like, are they in a box? Are they in a bag? What do they do? Like, what happens if we find cremated remains like on the side of the road? Yep, it's happened. It's happened. What do we do with them? Like, how can you tell who it is? Or if you find them in a lake or something and they're still in a box, that happens too. So we'll dive into some more of those things. So if you have specific cremation questions, email them to me. Kari at KariTheMortician.com. Is John Hill okay? Why? Why are we asking John Hill? I want to try and do a day in the life of John Hill because John is so fabulous, you guys. Second favorite name, Josh, and then John Hill. He's just so fun. So we're going to try and do a day in the life of John and get that on the channel. I'm shipping Jari Hard. What? What, Desiree, are you talking about? Yeah, he had a car accident. He's okay. He's good. So still eating his Taco Bell, totaled his car out. But he's okay right now. So yeah, thank you guys for worrying about him. He is amazing. I love that when I bring new people onto the channel, you guys like attach to them and love them as much as I do, as is great humans. So, oh, you're rooting for us. For sure. You guys are funny. But yeah, and the video today posted about the new series coming as well, with Brenda, and I think you guys are gonna love Brenda. She is such a hoot. She is literally this pint-sized little peanut. I want to put her in my pocket. She's like a little sister to me, and I love her. But I think our new series, The Funeral Countdown, is gonna be good. It's gonna just be fun info that we get to bring you guys. So thank you. Yeah, I feel like this is a cool little community. Dawn, you did. Hello and welcome. The link for the new channel. So had shot for the first week of May that it was going to be going live. So haven't recorded a lot of content for it, but the channel is there. And I do have a welcome video on it, but I want to get a couple videos recorded for it this next week so that there's some stuff there. I'm not going to be posting as many videos to that one, but it'll be a once in a while channel that'll be there. I think you guys will like it. I think you'll be big fans of it, some of you. So we'll see what happens when that one goes live, hopefully in about a week and a half. So. And I have an Instagram for that channel as well. But yes, if you're just jumping in, make sure to rewatch this video. Glenn, back off, Josh and John. I'm secretly dating Kari. It's so secret, even she doesn't know about it. I love it. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. So watch back the beginning of this video to hear about the lawsuit that is going on within the funeral business right now, stemming from the FTC, and the Department of Justice is involved. And moral of the story, know who you're working with and who you're trusting your loved ones with. This is not just body disposal when someone dies. I mean, some people view it as that, but this is your loved one. Make sure you know where they're going. Make sure you know who's caring for them. I'm not saying you have to spend the most money. I'm not saying you have to go with the highest priced place. Do a cheap cremation, but know who it is you're working with. More Josh, please. You guys are so funny. I love it. I'm glad I can bring pleasing people to you guys. He is my cohort. It's fun. But thanks guys for watching. Here is it's hard to drink coffee and hold the phone at the same time. all the coffee. No, I'm in the the coffee shop parking lot. So I actually, pre-planning is the best gift you can give your family, yourself, everybody. Pre-plan, pre-fund, pre-plan, do some things ahead, have a discussion, get it in place, get your ideas to your family. Even if it's not with a funeral home, just let your family know what you want. But I was on a field trip today and headed to get kids and stuff here in a little bit. Got some iced coffee. Yeah, it's a busy week. Josh needs a channel. You guys are funny. Cheers, guys. Have a great weekend. It is Friday. Happy Friday. And check out next week. I'll have a 2-Minute Tuesday video. Next Friday, we'll go live with Josh again. Yeah, I'll do more of just filming him if that's what y'all would like during the live. But we'll have a lot of great questions answered next week for that. And yeah, hope you guys have a good weekend. And check out the weakest link on Sunday to see if I am the weakest link or not. Bye, guys.